What's going on, Cynics? So down in Florida on the 4th, there was an 11-year-old kid who was in the 6th grade that was arrested supposedly for not standing for the flag. You know, these morons, that's what they would have you believe. But that's not true at all. What happened is the substitute teacher asked him to stand for the flag and the kid refused. When the teacher asked the kid why, he said because that flag is racist towards black people. Now, she responded with, well, if living in the United States is so bad, why not go to another place to live? She's kind of fucked up to say. But the boy responds with, they brought me here. Yeah, so we understand what kind of brainwashing this poor 11-year-old child has been through. The Cuban teacher, who is from Cuba, responds with, well, you can always go back because I came here from Cuba. And the day I feel like I'm not welcome here anymore, I will find another place to live. Which, you know, it's a good thing to say, right? Well, the student, the 11-year-old kid, decided that's not good enough, and he decided to be disruptive and would refuse to leave. The school cop shows up, the principal shows up, and more than 20 times later, after asking to leave, the kid finally leaves. As they were walking him down to the office, he decided to start making threats towards the teacher, towards the cop. So at that point, he was being arrested for making terroristic threats. And then he decided to resist arrest. He told the teacher, suspend me, I don't care, this school is racist. Now, of course, his mom had to come on and give her 2 cents. They try to catch the dad, but, you know, nobody knows where the hell he is.
I'm upset, I'm angry, I'm hurt. More so for my son. My son hasn't never been through anything like this, and I feel like they should have handled this differently. She was wrong. She was way out of place. The charges dropped, and I want the school to be held accountable and the officer for what happened, because it shouldn't have been handled the way that it was handled.
Now, it's really hard for me to get too mad at the 11-year-old. If that was my kid and I heard about this, my kid would be in a lot of trouble. You don't get to do that. You don't get to be disruptive during class. There are other students there that would like to learn. If you got a problem with not wanting to stand for the flag, then go down to the principal. Because at this school, the kids don't have to stand for the flag. It was a substitute teacher. She didn't understand that. This could have been all avoided. But of course it's not. Why? Because unfortunately this poor kid got really bad parent, I should say. You know, he's at home with his mom, and his mom's sitting there telling him how racist this place is and how racist the national anthem is, which it's not. People want to say, well, the 3rd verse talks about killing black people and how happy it was to kill the slaves. That's not what it was. Those slaves were turncoats. They went against America during the war. They sided with the British. And yeah, if you fucking turn on your team, and I understand they're slaves and they weren't very happy with America, but you can't get mad at somebody for being happy that those turncoats lost. They were traitors to the country. It had nothing to do with them being black. It had everything with them being turncoats. I love the term turncoat, so I'm going to say it a couple more times. But this kid has to stay at home with this parent. I think the parent should be probably taken to jail. Maybe they should look at this parent and how she's parenting. This is a problem in the world today. Everybody wants to be a victim. This 11-year-old kid who has all the opportunities in the world is now going to have none because of his mom. I want to say parents, but unfortunately I can't. Because his mom has decided to turn him into this race hustling, race baiter dumbass. People don't want to deal with somebody like you. Understand that. God, I hate people. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Do all that good stuff for me.